Hey, let's go ahead and get some messages from our spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Spirit, please show me. We're going to do a motivation manifesto first, and we'll see how this plays into the reading. Spirit, what do we have? All right, we got a card out. What do we got here? Life is meant to be a vibrant, deeply felt, growing mosaic of long, meaningful moments. All right, so let's find out how that goes into the reading. Spirit, please show me, what are the most important messages okay, we've got why the collective needs to hear. We've got TikTok and one more for the collective. All right, what do we have here? We've got unfinished symphony. Bottom of the deck, we've got blessed. Okay. So the overall energy is everything that is happening for you is a blessing. You know, even through some of the toughest times of our lives, we have to realize that, you know, those are blessings as well, because it teaches us something about ourselves. And I say that because you've got the why. Like, why is this, you know, some people will say, like, why is this happening to me? It's not happening to you. It's happening for you. And, you know, it's like, what is that saying? Rejection is God's protection. Okay. I'm almost getting like, for a lot of you, there's been some type of lesson that you've been learning. And time is of the essence with the TikTok here. I want to read the blessed card. 19. Okay. So it says, something wonderful that is unearned and unexpected. Grace that is unforeseen, that is an unforeseen gift from spirit. These are moments in life when out of the blue, it seems that everything has been orchestrated by divine intervention. You feel blessed in ways that are difficult to express. It's as if the Red Sea parts in front of you and events come together to banish your troubles easily and naturally. You know deep down you did not deserve any of it, and yet here you are. This is one of those times. Let awe and gratitude for all your blessings guide you now. And then we have the why card. And why, let's read that one too. I guess I was on it. Okay. So why says, motives driving intention, the power of knowing the why. There is great power in understanding your motives right now. The Oracle asks you to be very clear about why you're asking this question, looking for this answer, behaving in this way, and most important, making this choice. Knowing your why is key to fulfillment. When you are clear about it, your intention will then be a magnet for miracles. Motives define the nature of your experience. When you think about something, feel it, and then act on it. This invisible why is the life force energy within the seed, which brings it to life and holds the potential for growth. I feel like there's some type of, it's like you're going to earn something from all the hard work that you've put in. It's like it's time for you to start receiving your blessings. And it's from something that you've done in the past, like some type of a lesson that you've overcome. What else do we have for this, Spirit? Clarify the why. What is the why? Yeah, work through your fears. Maybe you're afraid. It's like, you know, sometimes when we start having really good things happen for us, we're so battle worn from all the things that have happened in the past that we're like, well, why is this coming in now? Like, you know, and it's because it's time. Oh, that's so funny. A time to give rather than to take. And we have that sitting right underneath the TikTok. It's time. It's time for you to receive your blessings. But sometimes that can be scary because it's like we're so used to everything going wrong in our lives that when something really good happens, we don't know what to do with it. What's the unfinished symphony? A new romantic cycle begins and step out of your comfort zone came out together. Bottom of the deck, yeah, your hard work is paying off. It's like I said, it's like something that you did in the past is starting to pay off. It's going to, balance out. like help you balance your life. Maybe this is financially for some of you. Maybe you've been putting a lot of hard work into a business or, a career, and now you're going to start seeing the fruits of your labor. For others of you, maybe this is about a relationship. And maybe, like after we've been hurt for so long in relationships, we have a tendency to just be completely like, no, I'm good. Thank you anyway. I don't want to get hurt again. And that's a fear. I was talking to someone yesterday and they were like, I stayed single for all these years because I never wanted to feel that pain again. And then I met this individual and I thought, wow, now I see what's possible. But you have to step out of your comfort zone. We stay within our comfort zone because we're so afraid that, if we don't protect ourselves, that we're going to get hurt again or we're going to get disappointed again. Which it says, life is meant to be a vibrant, deeply felt, growing mosaic of long, meaningful moments. Not everybody is sent here to hurt you. And I feel like that's a huge fear. And I think you need to ask yourself, why am I so afraid? Why am I so afraid to step out of my comfort zone? I feel when it talks about your romantic life, it talks about there being some type of an unfinished symphony, and maybe it's just closure that you need. For some people, they need closure, but I almost feel like we ask for it outside of ourselves. We want somebody to come back and give us the closure that we feel like we deserve. And I don't think that's true. I think that the only closure you need is how they walked away from you or what they did. I feel like that's closure. And Spirit's like, it's time for you to step out of your comfort zone. It's time for you to see it for what it really was. I want to pull some more cards on this. What is the TikTok, Spirit? Why TikTok? What is it that we're learning with TikTok? Yeah, never-ending story. But it showed up in the reverse. I want to read that. Why is this showing up in the reverse? It's the number 37. 37, 3 plus 7 adds to a 10. 10 is about completing cycles. It says, this is a time to avoid drama at all costs, especially when it comes to other people's stuff. Your sensitivity is on overload these days, and you're best served by keeping your distance. Your mantra today is not my circus, not my monkeys. All this drama will pass, and you will carry on unscathed and blameless. I feel like it's also time for you to end this never-ending story that you just continue to tell yourself that everyone is out to get you. Everybody is out to hurt you. I don't feel like that's true. But we can get into that mindset. And I think that you have to start looking at, all these things that you consider failures in life actually as blessings. Because if you don't know what you don't like, you're not going to know what you love. I know that sounds funny, but it's so true. What is the unfinished symphony? Why the unfinished symphony for the collective, Spirit? What do we have here? Yeah, message in a bottle. It shows up in the reverse. Let's read that. Number 15. It says, are you refusing to acknowledge the signs because you want things as you want them? Red flags are not pretty decorations for you to admire. They are warning you for a reason. If something doesn't sit right with you, trouble could be hiding in the bushes. Don't ignore the signs. Spirit always has your best interest at heart and will draw your attention to what you are overlooking. Like I said, I feel like for some of you, you feel that you can't move forward until you receive a message from someone in the past that gives you the closure that you need. Now, that doesn't necessarily always mean romantic, even though this card says a new romantic cycle begins. Like I said, I feel like you have to accept an apology you never received. It's like you have to understand that we're all just doing our best, and not everybody knows what they've done wrong. Not everybody understands until they learn the lesson, until they pick up that book. Maybe it's a self-help book. Maybe for some of you, it's time for you to sit down and think about writing a book. Getting advice, talking to a mentor, somebody who can help you work through your fears, because Virgo is here and Scorpio is here talking about working through your fears. And I feel like maybe this is about, like I said, self-help. Maybe it's about you talking to a mentor. Healing. And I feel like, I think honestly, to tell you the truth, for a lot of us, the collective is tired of healing. I feel like we've been, beaten down for the last 4 years, since 2020 about, we got to heal this and we got to heal that and we got to do this. And we've had all these things taken away from us. And we're just like, we're overstimulated. We're stressed. We're like, man, we're battle worn. I really get this battle worn feeling, but Spirit's saying, like, soften up. It's okay. It wasn't a punishment. It was just a lesson. Yeah, I feel when I talk about the why and the working through your fears, we've got peace. This was to bring you peace. And maybe for some of you, you need to schedule a reading with me. What is the blessed in your hard work paying off? Yeah, buy the book. This is about doing things by the book. I'm almost getting traditional values. Capricorn rules our traditions. With Pluto going through Capricorn, traditions have been completely destroyed. There is no more family traditions. I mean, people don't even have funerals anymore. Look around. It's kind of crazy. Huh. What else do we have for the collective, Spirit? What else do we have? What do we got here? Soulmates. Yeah. This is about the higher power bringing you in new soulmates, new life lessons, new people. I do think for some of you, you will be hearing from someone from the past, which I'm not surprised. We do have Virgo here, and Mercury is going to go retrograde in Virgo. So I do feel like for some of you, you might hear from someone from the past that wants some type of closure. They're going to have to step out of their comfort zone if they want to bring this situation into balance. And maybe for some of you, you're like, I appreciate that. I appreciate you coming back and apologizing, but I've decided that I'm just going to go ahead and move forward without you. My life is much more peaceful without you in it. I think that that's why a lot of people won't walk away from certain relationships, is because they're afraid that they might grow too much, that they might decide that they don't even want this relationship. And whether that's conscious or subconscious. So we tend to hold on to our old story. And maybe it's time for you to rewrite the book. We have the book here twice. It says, buy the book, and then you have the book here in the why. It's time for you to rewrite your love story. It's time for you to rewrite, your story of life. And maybe for some of you, it's time for you to start journaling, writing things down, telling your story even. I almost get like following your North Star. It's time for you to follow your North Star. And that's what the elephants are doing. Like, elephants have a muscle memory like no other. And I think for a lot of you, you've been afraid to go at it alone. And I don't feel like you need to be afraid anymore. There's so many different messages and so many different things. Only some of them might resonate. All of it might resonate. Let me know what resonates. I'm going to leave that here, you guys, but I do feel like you are coming into contact with new people. And it's all going to be in how you represent yourself from this point forward. I love you guys all so much. I want to thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. If you are interested in a personal reading, all my information's in the description box down below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It does help my channel grow. Check me out over on Facebook and Instagram under the Footsteps to Peace and Peace Unhinged Tarot. And thank you to everyone who has donated to my channel. If you are interested in signing up for my newsletter, please email me at thefootstepstopeace@gmail.com. Send me your name and email address, and I will sign you up personally. Love you guys all so much, and we will chat again soon. Take care.